Why, hello there, fellow hunters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Zed City, episode 40, Bison Run. There's still a little bit more psychoid to process through, but we're getting close to the end of our psychoid. And we have 50-something yayo? No, 104 yayo. That's not bad for a tribute. So it's one of those things, like, if we're ever in the neighborhood of Mountain Home, oh, well, probably Troza, because they're at plus 10. But if we ever have to be near Troza, it makes sense to drop off the yayo. Because I'm not making it for our own consumption, I'm making it for tribute. It's pretty much exclusively. Bangface is the only one that's sick. So I think what I'll do here is I'm going to set up the sprinklers for the ones that are the newest, because the newest moisture pumps are likely to burn before they can be protected. Does anything except for industrial meds use nutrimine? Yes. Wake up, go juice, and the antibiotics, the panoxycillin or whatever it's called. So this stuff is all nutrimine stuff. Oh, come on, don't do that. Rallying the forces to help clear out the zombies a bit. Getting sprinklers for the pumps is a prime example of drying the wets and wetting the dries. I know, right? How to make pasta? Dry the wets, wet the dries, dry the wets, wet the dries, dry the wets, wet the dries. That's how to make pasta. Having made pasta from scratch, it is a pain, and I'm really glad that I don't have to make pasta from scratch. Ever. It's one of those, like, I'm happy never to have to do it in my life. Doing it once, I would say, gives you an appreciation for how much of a pain it is. And then, never again. So how's our water? Plumbing is very incomplete. Yeah, we're waiting on the granite walls. Because it doesn't look too crazy at the moment, I'm going to add this zone that we're trying to annex to be allowable. Am I planning on having them have kiddos? That would be impossible. All right, threat is ramping back up. Nothing scary in this group. But I am fairly close to having this area. Oh man, I'm just out of granite blocks. That is ridiculous. Is there a chunk to be? No, there's not even a chunk to be cut. Damn you, game. Fine. I will fix it at some point, but function over form for now. No, no. Here we go. Okay, so airlock is done. That was part of the secure the area. I also want to get rid of this door. Oh, you know what I just realized? Yeah, I'm gonna have 2 limestone pieces now because this is gonna be limestone as well. So I don't have the materials to make that not limestone. All right, sweet. That part's done. This should also be not roofed. I was also contemplating trying to game the way that I think that the zombie shockers work to my benefit. So I think the way zombie shockers work is it uses the stored power in your batteries to essentially like taser the room. And if I hooked up 1 battery to like 2 vanometric power cells and a steam geyser, it might be possible to just have like a zombie shocker that can be recharged much quicker. I don't think I have a robust enough power grid to pull 2 vanometrics off of the power grid, but like that's food for thought for the future, is maybe trying to min-max the design for the shocker so that I can shock like crazy. Yeah, that might be worth doing. And the airlock is small enough, yeah. It should neutralize anything in this spot. And then the question is, can we refire it? The other way to do it, however, is to go with like a revolver design, where instead of having 1 battery that recharges quickly, have like I'll just lay it out, not how I'm actually going to design it, but have like a bunch of batteries hooked up that get charged up to full, and then separated off into their own isolated power grids with their own switches, so that you can shock, switch a battery, dump that power, shock again, shock again, shock again, so that you can just like rapid fire shock, as that would be an effective way to like shut down a room for a prolonged period of time. I don't think it's worth doing, however, because most of the most dangerous situations we're going to be in is when a tanky operator, it's not when they climb the walls, because that's, we can usually see coming from a mile away. It's when there's tanky operators that we can't stop that breaches the walls, and the zombie shockers don't work in non-rooms. So once a wall is broken, it ceases to be a functional way to defeat the zombies. So I don't want to try to over-engineer the zombie shocker defense mechanisms, because it's not something that I think is going to be useful in a pinch, as it's just not effective for wall breaches. Great bow is done. All right, so bows are done. I will at some point have Guero cook those up. Cook up a bow per person in case we want to go on quiet murder time. I'll do that now. I have a bunch of wood, might as well. But what do you want next? Up to you guys. So mortars. The benefit of the mortars, of course, is, you know, shelling specific zombies from a distance, or setting IEDs, perhaps. IEDs aren't an entirely unreasonable, once we're wealthy, way to deal with wall breaches. They have like minefields behind the initial wall, then have minefields with a mix of like explosives and fire in like a hayfield, so that the zombies trigger the fire themselves and set the whole thing on fire and blow up. So there's a possibility of that. Autocannons lead to rocket swarm. Sterile tiles is always nice for research speed in hospitals. Devil Strand, plumbing tech, recon armor. Let me just quickly glance over to make sure I didn't miss anything else important. At some point, we might want a flat screen TV as they're better than tube TVs, but I think it's pretty low on the totem pole. Yeah, that's all that really matters. I mean, hospital bed, I guess, but we need sterile materials for that first. Or plumbing tech for more plumbing tech. But yeah, that's about it. There isn't too many high priority research projects left to do. So now we're heading to a zero threat situation, which would be a good time to get my guys out to fix as much of the moisture pump defenses and anti-fire setup as possible. And that's happening in about a third of a day. So I'm going to have the night crew start to thin out the zombie horde. How much more noise do I need to make? You guys are... Yeah, come on. There we go. I was going to say, those zombies just, like, refuse to get aggroed. So, let's update the close to base zone to be only that. %. All right. Looks like Sterile Tiles is kind of a runaway leader here. Or sterile materials. Call them tiles. You'd think after the thousands of hours I have in this game I would know by now, but I don't. So sending some shooters out to provide support for Guero as he plums. In fact, there's... Might have to back up. Oh, also, do we... No, still don't have the serum. Why are some of the bullets going out here? Is it like a deep water bug? Oh boy. Oh boy. Inside, inside, inside. Well, we are about to have our meat problem solved. A herd of 6 bison coming to stomp us to death. This is something I would consider as a good thing. As strange as that might sound. I'm all about it. Yeah, okay, alright, what was that? Why did we shoot this wall? It's gotta be a deep water bug or something. What is going on? Because this wall back here is regularly destroyed, and now I'm starting to understand why. There's some glitch where they just shoot backwards. And yeah, I don't know. It's very strange. I'm assuming, complete assumption, I'm assuming that my guess, or I shouldn't even say, my guess would be that bullets can't land in deep water. So it, like, makes it go freaking out and go backwards as a result of mechanics not allowing it to go deep water. That'd be completely my uneducated guess, but that would be my guess. Is it some issue with deep water pathing or something? My mod list is in the description here in the details. There isn't any mods that should be changing bullet mechanics in the game, so the fact that it's being weird is not relating to my mod list, I don't think. I don't have, like, Combat Extended or any other gun mods that change gun mechanics in any way, shape, or form. Alright, I am watching Zeus in South. She is doing the extractions, but in a very contaminated spot. Oh, Redfield's doing it too. So, I think the best way for me to use the water sprinklers would be for me to stick them in the room, in the housing with the moisture pumps. Hey, Fameface and Exarch are engaged. So I'm glad you got to move. And the new lovebirds, let's get them front and center. Can they sit on top of the pumps? That's a good question. They can. Oh, that's even better. I don't need one there. Family that slays together stays together. Could not agree more. So we're back into the ramp up. It might not be possible to get these sprinklers set up, given that we're not going to have a break from zombies for a bit. It depends on how much noise we make, I suspect. If we can, like, fly under the radar better or not. So far, with Exarch machine gun dumping, we're not really flying under the radar all that effectively. I think she had been trying to drink that water and eat that simple meal for like a year. You did it! Exarch's shooting skill is 17. 20, 20, 20, 20. So she's the lowest at 17. Not counting Guero, of course, who doesn't shoot. Guero's is 2. I am going to try to have them continue with the construction of the plumbing, knowing that, like, there are zombies around? Do we have bows? Oh, we do. I am going to have them quickly swap to bows. Where Exarch, well, okay. Redfield is going to be set to ignore enemies, and the others are attack. So if there are enemies that come out, they will try to quietly deal with them. We're getting more serums as well. MB Babu, thank you for the reset. So here is the benefit of the great bow. As you see, we're barraging that zombie and not attracting it at all. Guero should have 2 more. Yeah, I just made one. Nice. Exarch, you grab that when you're up. So as I mentioned before, I eventually, once I have enough stone, want to plop shelves in here to store guns near the dock so that I can hot swap between guns, bows, throwables, etc. As I think that is very going to be proved to be very useful. Ospo is cooking up. Yeah, the zombies don't even know what's going on when you shoot them like this. It's great. Cheers. Alright, great bows are done. I think they were all good quality. Would have hoped for better than that, but whatever. At least they weren't awful. So they're not like you're not going to kill swarms with the bows, as you can see. But you don't draw aggro, which is nice. Wow, that zombie just decayed immediately. That was interesting. Guero, you're fine. Don't be a baby. Stash of treasure. Oh, speaking of bows, Masterwork Sniper Rifle, Masterwork Great Bow. It says it's not far from us, but that's actually kind of far. Looks to me like the zombies out here are actually starting to congregate around the docks, or will soon. They're traveling, so I am going to keep people inside. Given that Redfield is the kill leader, I'm going to give him the charge rifle if I can find it. Big if, because God knows I can't find it. Exarch, you can take your minigun back. Fangface, you can take something. You could take the SMG. You can go for an assault rifle. Where is the... Oh, here's the charge rifle. What is this stone? Slate? Alright, I have enough to spare some slate for shelves. So let's do it. Armory time. So here, weapons that are ranged. Copy, paste, paste. Ah! Miner zombie just collapsed the part of the mountain down on themselves. Works for me. Oh man, that corn blight sucked. We're barely having enough vegetables to keep going, as you may have noticed. Thankfully, the donkeys and the bison are delicious. That was nice. Nice boon. I think I have enough slate for a dedicated shelf of bows. So I'm going to make this one important. Put all my great bows there. And then slowly I can filter out the guns I don't care for. So I'm going to link these together. And revolver. And auto pistol. Doesn't need to be held there. Sterile materials are done. So let's vote for next research. So I could do hospital bed to make my own hospital beds. And I think that's all that got unlocked. And I'll also add hold on. Bows shouldn't be on that list. There. There's your options. Got albino. Finally, 100% serum has been crafted. We've got actually 3/4 of the serum we need for the next one, too. It's not bad. Alright, I would say machine pistols don't need to be here either. Nor bolties. There is that, yeah, I see that zombie heading to the pocket. It would be a lot of mining for him to, like, actually go in there, though. But I'll keep an eye on that. So we're finally chipping away here, hopefully getting some granite. Because the idea for all this extra granite is not only will we patch the holes that should be granite, but the hope eventually is that we get a full wall all the way up there too. In fact, a double wall. So knocking this out and having it just be a complete double wall lined with straw from this haygrass field. Provided this haygrass field doesn't suffer blight, but Randy likes to send me blight. Because he's a jerk. That's right, I called you a jerk, Randy. What are you going to do about it? Apart from that one albino, it's actually pretty calm out here. Well, it was until Exarch, you know, shot the albino and made noise. No, nothing was really drawn in. I'm going to have everyone be close to base and continue working on the plumbing. We are ramping up to 100% threat soon, but, like, I think we have a little bit of time before that happens. Might just have to babysit the shooters here because they're making some noise. Hey, Scav Mechanic, how's it going, man? What have you been playing lately? And thank you for the resub. I will shot you out as soon as I'm not in mortal peril here. Okay, yeah, we're good. Let's see. Backpack Hero. That just released, right? Man, will they ever... I think it's time to go back inside behind the walls. All this gunfire, I should have switched to bows. All this gunfire has assuredly attracted a crowd. Now, another interesting thing that I could do with this this shocker trap is actually leave this door open and, like, welcome the zombies in here and then shock them. Although, because this door can't be closed remotely, there's really not a good way to dispatch the ones that get shocked without risking the lives of everyone else. So I won't be doing that, but that is a possible way to have a pseudo-automated defense. Oh, there we go! So this pump has expanded, as you can see, to the full 3x3, meaning that it no longer needs a fire suppression. Same with this one up here. And this one. Because it could be a full stone wall. So we need to fire suppress that one. And this one. And, like, not for too much longer. Well, no, that's not true. Because they did recently break. You're welcome for the shout-out. I lurk in your stream probably more than you know. Just interested in the different games that you play. It's been so you said it's been a demo version for years, but they just added a campaign on top of the roguelike? Cool. I haven't actually checked it out, just been sort of on my radar. I mean, you're a content creator, you know. You always have your feelers out for stuff. Especially stuff that's in your wheelhouse. Alright, who do we have here? We got a tanky. Spotted, noted. I love how angry they are. Rage against the mountain. Echo, Tusk, come here. Echo's actually in my office right now. Hi, Tusk. Echo, come here. I'll give you a treat. Come here, girl. Hop on up. No one ever gets to see you. No. Not below my desk. Up there. That's all yours. Oh, man. Way too much tongue. And she's gone. She already left. Man. So abusive to my feelings. They look very wolf? Yeah. They are very wolfy looking. This one's sweet. She hangs out with me. They're not wolves. Nope. They just look it. Renaming Echo as Flash? Because she shows up and then disappears? It would be a little apt. One thing I could start to do is to have the sort of pocket door. I have to be a little bit more careful than I have been with my uranium, though, because I'll run out if I'm not. Yeah, she'll do anything for a treat. It's funny, she's of the three dogs, like, Tusk is very picky about what she eats. She's, like, hidden. Hi, Tusk. We're like... well, no, I don't know. They're all very strange eaters. I think it's more accurate. Where, like, Yoda loves fruit and would much prefer to eat fruit over, like, meat or fish or anything like chicken, you know. He bananas, blueberries, that's his jam. Alright, this tanky's going to be pretty easy because it's going to be right in my, like... Well, except for the tanky might go for the pumps. I hope that doesn't happen. And then Tusk will eat just about anything except for her own dog food. And then Echo is somewhat picky about what she eats, but she loves her dog food. But she's on, like, prescription food that I think is tastier than what Tusk eats. But because it's prescription food, I can't afford to give Tusk the same food because it's pricey. Because Echo has food allergies to chicken. And chicken is, like, in every dog food imaginable. It's So it's hard to avoid chicken as an allergy unless you go full prescription. Yoda's the oldest, yeah, by 2 years and some change. It's a full demolition crew. The tanky destroys the walls, and the miner destroys the non-walls. And then this tanky's backed up by a healer, which is, like, extra obnoxious. But they're coming in a vector that is going to be easy for me to contend with. With that said, I still should go alert mode, because it does have potential danger. So, question. Should I, in the next period of calm, attempt to go traveling? What should I do during the next calm period? Head to ruins? Or head out of the colony? You know, ruins, trade, etc., questing. Or redesign the outer walls. I probably can't do both, because both would be a lot to manage, but I could do one of those two things. So you guys decide whether I try to redesign, double up the northern wall to be more secure, and then redesign the driveway to attract fewer zombies and trap fewer zombies, or head out of the colony and go to, like, ruins. Currently, there are no pristine ruins available on the map. There is 12 days left on this item stash, but there's an unknown danger there. And then, of course, there's just all these empty ruins, some of which are full of nothing, and some of which are full of treasure. And what I get, I have no idea. All right, group. Assemble. Where's my sniper rifle, by the way? I love that shelves can hold more than one item, but when you're looking for a specific item, it is horrible. Because I own a sniper rifle, I just don't know where it is. You know, I'm gonna do something weird. Let's see if this little odd trick will work. So, in area 1 is this shelf. Is it already in my weapon shelf? I didn't think I saw it. Unless I'm super blind. No, it's not there. So, Fangface, you are restricted to area 1. Where you are going to go, oh, yep, he found it. Boop! Because the only places he's allowed to travel in right now are the storage shelf and this spot that I said, pull the sniper rifle out. So he found it for me. A very odd way of... No, haul it back. What are you, doofus? Haul it... No, stop it. This is a normal priority, and this is a important priority. And last I checked, normal is higher than important. All right. You just equip it then. No, stop hauling it. Oh my god. You're not allowed in this area anymore. I'm forbidding all the doors. You don't even... What is this deal? Oh, hold on. SMG is allowed here. Oh! There was a hit point quality. Okay, no. I am now the idiot. And I don't like being the idiot. But I am the idiot. There was a hit point modifier on these shelves, which meant that it wasn't accepting that sniper rifle or that SMG. So, now I know. The reason I wanted a sniper rifle is as soon as I can shoot at this group, I want to shoot at them, because they will come racing forward, and then I can kill them off while leaving the tanky. Oh, they did it again. Look, see? Freaking bullets back here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Zed City, which originally streamed live on Twitch November 21st. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule, countdown timers to upcoming streams, and also a link to Discord if you'd like to join my online gaming community. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Zedites.